Hello and welcome, CommunityFT members, to this morning's Daily Market Report brought to you on behalf of CommunityFT, in which we will take a look at some potential movements to occur over the next 24 hours in some major asset classes. But before we do that, at this point, let us all embrace a quick risk warning. And when I say embrace this, what I really mean is let us trade in a way that is risk averse, reflects the truth that is uncertainty, which is inherent of capital markets, is always there waiting for us. And as such, let us then make well-educated, and fully informed decisions based on scientific reasoning, or economic reasoning. So what we're going to do is take a look at some economies, the value of those economies as is reflected by the value of their currency, and we'll also take a look at some commodities. So let us move to the platform now to inspect those in more detail. In front of us, we're looking at the daily chart of US dollar, Canadian dollar. Those of you holding intraday positions may note that there could be some volatility today, and the reason that is because the unemployment figures, and employment claims will be released for the Canadian dollar. Based upon that data, the market sentiment will be that it gives a significant insight into the health of the economy, hence where the price of the currency should be set, hence where the price may or may not move to today. But in order to catch larger term movements and how to understand, a way to have access to indications of when and when that might not occur, what we're really looking for here, guys, is longer time frames, when we can avoid that noise of the intraday volatility. So let us look at the 55-day exponential moving average and simply note how the same has been relatively accurate, actually, with regard to signaling trends in this market over the last given period of time. So that might help us then look for these large movements which occur here, and we can use the stochastic oscillator, which can help us at certain points also find and gain access to secondary trends within the overall trend. The MACD, guys, to 100-day 26 and 9 period here can be useful with regard to signaling momentum, and hence could help us add in or scale in to potential winning positions. Now we're looking at the S&P 500 index. Let me switch back to that, guys, What's quite interesting here, and if we just have a look at what's been happening, we have this huge highest high that was recently approached and served as resistance for the market, back in kind of May, and for about 2 to 3 months thereafter, Now, a little bit of time ago, as I'm sure many of you know, there was a huge crash or fall in the price of the market when it decreased a massive amount of points, the greatest amount of points that were seen in the preceding year. Then that was followed by some ranging, and now a huge increase, perhaps the largest increase with regard to the time segment it's occurred in over the last year as well. And it's bullish this time. So the question one might naturally pose, is what does the future hold? Will the price hit the highest high that hasn't been breached yet, or will it break through the highest high and continue to go rather than hit it, serve as resistance at that point, and then move back down? Well, many of the market participants, and here's where it's key to understanding order flow, will not actually get into any positions above the resistance until they've received confirmation of that. So the best thing to do is to wait until the market does go above. It literally will tell you what it is doing, and then make an educated decision based on past behavior. Or what could happen is the market might hit the resistance at this particular level here, and then of course fall back down, and perhaps we can catch that trend on the way back down. But the key idea is perhaps you can use some of the indicators here like the force index or the 55-day EMA to help with spotting those overall trends. But if you're going to trade one or the other, guys, it's important to do that with the understanding that it is a separate strategy and as such needs to be treated differently. So we hope that's been of help. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to let us know. We look forward to hearing from you. Hope you're having a terrific day. We'll catch you on Monday. Have a good weekend. And as we say here, guys, keep learning.